Hello, gurus. Welcome to another episode. Hope you're having a beautiful day. We're going to jump into charts for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Trump's inauguration is in 5 days. There is going to be the CPI report, so the inflation report coming out today. So if there's high inflation, the market will drop. Which will be interesting. If there's low inflation, the market will pump because the Fed will reduce rates. If there's high inflation, the market will dump because the Fed will need to keep rates up. Now, the question is, will the Fed be hawkish and say bad news going into Trump's inauguration in 5 days and crash the markets? If you think they will, then you should short or sell. If you think they won't, then it will pump. So you have to understand what's about to happen with the CPI report. In my opinion, I do think we're going to get a pump, like continuous movements up going to Trump's inauguration. Buy the rumor, sell the news. After Trump's inauguration, I'm going to be cautious. But during all this turmoil, during these markets pumping and dropping and this lots of news in the market, I want to focus on my technical analysis, because technical analysis doesn't lie. It's going to tell us if the markets are going to pump or if they're going to drop, and we have to listen to them, especially in the times where it's very volatile active trading, because you need to actively trade when it's volatile. If you're not a good trader and you're not a professional, I would be in mostly cash, actually, like Warren Buffett, like me. I'm DCAing back into Tesla. I've still got some big crypto positions, but I'm mostly in cash, being cautious, and I'm going to DCA enter on pullbacks because we're going to have big volatility. So we could have huge moves in one day. Let's jump into technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going into the technicals. World, the altcoins dropping a little bit. World down, Meta was up 0.7%, Tesla up in pre-market, Dogecoin down, MCRT a little bit, Ethereum a little bit, Bitcoin 96,670. On the daily charts, we got a pump and then a pullback 2 times. You see, yesterday and today, pumped to 97,500 and then pullback. Stochastic is heading up from oversold. Squeeze mob is going green. RSI is turning up. That's quite good news. Stochastic is turning up. Crypto Guru bot is a sell. Oh, wow, look at that. It fired a buy here at 60K and then fired a sell at 98K. Interesting. Bitcoin indicator bot fired a sell on the weekly charts about 4 weeks ago. But again, I'm going based off the Trump inauguration, but let's go into the 4-hourly. V-shaped recovery and then big recovery bounce back. We went from 95 down to 88 and then bounce back to 97. It is overbought on the 4-hourly. That's why I've got the trade set up to be 93. We could have a pullback. Let's go into the hourly. Hourly, though, not much pullbacks. Like, you got a little one here from 97 down to 95, then again pushing up to 97. Little bit like a rising wedge, but it could roll over and come down like this. So I'd keep it at 93,000. 93,649, stop loss 98.99, take profit 108, risk reward is 5.7 times. Not amazing risk to rewards, but then I'll see once we go to 108 where we go next. But I would be a little bit cautious here because of the volatility. You need to catch it on pullbacks. That's why I've got the trade at 93. See, a few times, look, every time the 4-hourly down here, it's rolled over. So here it's looking like it's rolling over. Here it looks like it's rolling over. Here it rolled over. You see, when the stochastic is overbought, down here was nice time to buy. But again, I'm going to stay in my Trump pump until the inauguration. Let's go into my trades. You can see here I'm sitting at now 977. Bit of a bounce back from yesterday, 958, but still under the week and still down a little bit. Overall up from 150K, which is beautiful. I got Bitcoin at 90K on the pullback. Double bottom could be also. There was a lot of panic in the markets when Bitcoin dropped. Okay, there's some app version. 20K on buy Bitcoin, 6 Bitcoin trades, 16K on Ethereum. And I've got orders for Bitcoin going down, 87, 70K, Doge, 26 cents. Let's see if any world is pulling back a lot. Again, a 3% pullback on world. And let's go into Ethereum as well. I want to check out Ethereum. World broke the trend line, came down to $1.80 and then bounced back. But the major support on world, I would say, is $1.60. And I've got order for world at $1.60. World $1.60. I'll buy 10,000. Let's buy 20. Yeah, 10,000. Then I'll add more. So I've got that order already sitting for World. Let's go into Ethereum because Ethereum will tell us more information about the market. 3,200. Weekly charts also not so beautiful. Symmetrical triangle. These play out like this. Build pressure, and then break out 70% of the move. So we could pull back even possibly to 2,000. Very possible. We came down to 2,900 2 days ago. I don't think so going again into the Trump pump. Let's see what closer technicals. We got that recovery. We're still in this descending triangle. We need to hold this descending triangle. We have to push up today. It's very important. We need this descending triangle to break to the upside. You can see it broke down, but then we recovered back in it. If we can recover, we go towards 4,500. But if we break down again, see, we're getting a bounce exactly on my trend lines. And if you've been watching, this trend line has been drawn for a long, long time. I've been showing the same pattern. On the 1 hour, but again, little bull flag looks like. The base of this flag looks like it would push out to there. Target 3,400. I would still again take the trade from 3,000. Stop loss, risk to reward is 15 times. I'll take this trade on Ethereum from 3,000 onto one of the big supports. And don't forget, join us in Telegram. There's 854 of you. Trump may offer Moscow Space Corporation in exchange for ending Ukraine conflict. Pray to God that they do. So many million boys of Ukraine and Russians died for some farmland, some dirt roads. It's terrible. If you've ever been to Ukraine and Donetsk and the places they're fighting over, it's literally dirt roads, people. You can't even drive on these roads. Like, it's like so bad that the car shakes when you drive it. Even if you have a four-wheel drive, it's so bumpy because there's so shitty dirt roads and like tiny little villages and millions of people dying over this land, and they're cousins and brothers. They're literally related to each other from like their mother moved to Ukraine and they moved to Russia. It's crazy what's happening. Pray for peace. Hit the subscribe button, smash up thumbs up button, turn on the bell. That's my updates in the market. Very important that we get a push. I'm going to watch it closely. If we break down here, it's not going to look good going to the Trump pump. But in my opinion, there is going to be a strong one if they do go into the government. Imagine Elon Musk, what he did taking over Twitter and improved it, and his businesses. If they can do that to the US government, I think the markets could have an amazing golden age. But still, actively trade right now. The technicals are showing that we're on a very strong, important support. If you want to join the Telegram, go into the video down below. Sign up to Bybit, 60K bonus, the main exchange I trade on, lowest fees, best liquidity. If you ever lost money in the markets or worried about exchanges, Bybit is one of the best. Weex gives a $200 sign-up bonus, Bitunix $5,500, and there's a $1,000 giveaway on Bitunix on my X, jamescryptoguru.com for the Telegram and for the courses. Love you all, have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.